Hey, what's up, guys? And everyone knows that the iOS 14 beta is out. So first we're going to be focusing on the iOS version, then we'll move to the iPadOS version of 14, I guess. So let's start with the iPhone version. So the iPhone version will set you back approximately 2.35 gigs. Let's wait for it to focus. And before updating, I had 33.968 gigs left. After updating, I had 35.1 gigs left. So, kind of nice. Anyways, now let's talk about some features. So, by looking at the home screen, you already noticed the first feature. Widgets. Very, very nice. They're not... I wish they were interactive like the widgets on Android. But they're pretty nice in my opinion. They actually look better than Android's widgets. Yeah, they just look clean. They look iOS. And I like that. Obviously, this still annoys me. Is you can't frickin' move apps. There are a lot of new subtle features that we're just not going to get into. Like the one that you can hold down. Like this. To select now. And there's like a fast selector too. Those are like little subtle features. If you want to watch videos on that, you came to the wrong channel. Another new feature is obviously the app library. Finally, an app library where you can, if you long press and hit remove app, you can move to app library or delete app now. So yeah, you have the option to do that. Another new one is picture-in-picture. So let me just open up a YouTube link. This has already been a feature in Android. I just selected a random video. So as you can see, there's a little picture-in-picture thingy. When you select that... Oh, that was weird. So usually you can close out, but I don't know why mine's not doing anything. There we go. So as you can see, I can watch videos while I'm doing things on my iPhone. Like this. They also should probably add sometime in the future is split screen multitasking, something I love on Android. But as you can see, that's another cool new feature that it has. And really nice. Another good feature is the FaceTime banners, which I'll show for you. I was having a little trouble with something. The next cool feature is the compact UI for the calling interface. As you see there. Makes it much more compact. You can swipe up. It'll show up here in the status bar. You can click on it. You can answer. And then the next cool feature is Compact Siri. So Siri is a lot more compact now, and she'll show up right in the middle.
I'm sorry.
Like I said, she'll show up right in the middle of your phone. Last year, what I really loved about iOS 13, dark mode and the compact ringer and stuff, they've done miles of improvements this year that's made it even better. And I hope to see more features, like always on display, in the next iOS version, or even in a later version of iOS 14. Apple has taken a lot of steps in the right direction. I'm still with Android, but Apple's just taken a lot of steps in the right direction. And the ability to set default browser and mail. That is, I have only seen that option on iPadOS 14 so far. So if we go into, usually it'll be found in like Chrome is where I found it on the iPad. There's no options on here yet. But there will probably, or I hope there is on iPhone. So now we're going to move on to iPadOS 14. Apple took a lot of steps for the iPad in the last iPadOS version, 13. And they've taken even more with the iPad and iPadOS 14. Shall we get into it? First, let's get into storage. The iPadOS 14 update was 3.58 gigabytes. So it's a pretty big and major update, as you see there. Before the update, I had 44.72 gigs, and after the update, I had 41.63 gigs. So I lost a little bit of storage, but not any significant storage. So now, let's get into the features. Obviously, there is no home screen widgets, but they did take a big step in the right direction with this last year, and I like that. Just like iOS 13 or iOS 14, you can do this, which is nice. So a new difference has to start off with the Siri interface for the iPad. It allows you to use the iPad in the background while Siri's going. Of course, whenever you open apps, it seems to go away. Another feature, which is also in iOS 14, is the privacy measures they've taken. That has actually made Facebook mad. And I forgot to mention this, but it's of course a big feature in both. Just I have to mention it here because there's like less big things to talk about. Another big thing that I should have mentioned before, but it also is available on iPad, is video format control, changing the formats from the camera app. Visual differences, there is really none for the iPad, I've noticed so far. But obviously you still have dark mode. And also for the iPad, there is default app setting already for Chrome. Right here you can set your default browser. Mine's set to Chrome. You can also set it to whatever browsers you have. Obviously mine's Chrome. So now, when Siri searches the web because she's dumb, what's something she always searches the web for when you don't want? Let's ask her to search the web for something. Search the web for Garrett every day.
I found this on the web.
Oh, it just opened my YouTube channel. It's my second channel. Search for...
What do you want to search for?
Whatever you want to search for.
Here's what I found.
Alright, so it comes up with a few things. And so I'm just going to click on it. And it opens in Chrome. Really, really nice feature. One of the biggest reasons that they've taken a step in the right direction. Of course, you got all the apps changes. The Translate app that they have now. It's quite nice. Translate. Apparently it's not on this iPad, but it would be. So, annoyingly enough, there's no app library in the iPad, which is really dumb. There is picture-in-picture FaceTime, too, on the iPhone. So, now, the iPhone got some amazing thing that iPadOS got. But I did already mention picture-in-picture. But I probably should have mentioned it goes for FaceTime. So, they've taken a lot of steps in the right direction. And that's a good thing. So, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out. I'll make a video on my Garrett Everyday channel because I may have gotten a little too carried away about Apple. Obviously, their products have good cameras and stuff. Always have. But I think I got a little too carried away and yeah. So I'll make a video on there. It's in my channel section. So peace out and have a good one. Almost forgot to mention that you can edit pages. So it's even more like Android, which is good. So Yeah, this video is a little bit sloppy, but you know, I'm super glad that they've done what they've done to improve